I don't want to grow old, but I don't want to stop now. I want all the days I can possibly get, but I will spend so much time wishing today was yesterday, and the thought of moving on scares me to death. Time is frozen for some people I love. They have a million yesterdays and no tomorrows. They won't grow old, and I'm not envious of them for that, though I sit here with the audacity to say, I hate getting older. So I wanted to start this YouTube channel to share a little bit about my story and the things that I have gone through to get where I am, and also the things and the people that have inspired me to be who I am today. And I was kind of reflecting on where I wanted to go with this YouTube channel, if I wanted it to be more inspiring or more raw and authentic. And I think for me, I want this YouTube channel to be a place where I can look back at my story and things that I've created from years from now and be like, that girl did the damn thing, and see the growth that comes with moving forward. So, my story. It doesn't have all of the tears and loss and heartache that other people's stories may have, but everybody does have a story, and I just want to be able to share mine. So, in a nutshell, about 10 months ago, I decided that I wanted to move to Texas to be closer to my niece and my nephew, and just to try something new, to start over. And while all that sounded like a fantastic idea, it was a journey. It came with its highs and it came with its lows. And one of the hardest things was leaving what you were so used to behind to start something different for yourself. I am very much a person that cares deeply about my friends and family and doing things for other people, that I don't always put myself first. But I knew this was something that I wanted to do, and one thing that I'm very deep on is you only get one shot at this thing called life. Like, we literally cannot go back to a specific age or time and redo something. There's literally one chance. And I think sometimes people get so stuck in their comfort zone, or like what they're used to, that they just think that that's how the rest of their life has to be. And I figured out or learned early on that like that wasn't going to be the way that I operated. So, a very long story, but to make a long story shorter for the first video here is, I had to quit my job that I almost had for 5 years. I had a great position. I had fantastic coworkers. I had great friends back home, nice apartment, everything. I also had a photography business that was up and running and has been for 10 years. So you might be wondering at this point, well, why the heck would you leave all that to move to Texas? And while I still ask me that question to myself every once in a while, because I knew that there is more to life than what we're used to and what we're comfortable to. And I wanted to take that risk, and one of my favorite things about meeting new people is hearing their story and them saying like, oh, I lived in Florida for how many years and then I moved here, or I lived in Georgia, or like whatever it is. Like, I think that's so cool to be able to have your heart and adventures and memories in different states, that you're not just like tied to what you're comfortable. So that was always something in my mind as well, where it's like, I want to go out and I want to try something new, and I want to be able to have a story, so when somebody asks me years down the road like, oh, what did you do, where did you live, I can tell them. And one piece of advice is being able to tell a story and what happened at the end is far different than the journey that it takes you to get to the end of your story. And what I mean by that is, I moved to Texas from Wisconsin in January across the country, and it was cold and rainy and icy and all the things. And I moved down, or my best friend helped me move down along with my parents. And the adrenaline of moving across the state is like no other. It's just so much packing up, so much planning, and then getting here and like moving in. But the hardest part is the couple of weeks following all of the adrenaline, all of the, oh, it's gonna be so cool to live in Texas, all that stuff. And it just being you and your thoughts and your couch and your TV and work. And that is something that was so incredibly hard for me. I love being alone and I love being independent, but being alone and just knowing that all of your friends and family are back in Wisconsin and that you know nobody and you have no plans, nothing to do. At that time, when I moved down here, I did not have a job for 2 months. So I literally did nothing for 2 months besides sleep and watch TV. And then after those 2 months, I took a vacation. I went back home for a week. And it was hard and difficult, and just going back to the place that you grew up into with a suitcase and staying at your parents' house for the weekend is just a weird feeling. But then I came back after that and I was like, okay, Texas, I'm going to go all in. I'm going to embrace everything. I'm going to try new things. I'm going to meet new people, and I'm just going to like let my heart be here in Texas. And again, easier said than done, but I have made a lot of improvements since coming down here and going through a lot of tears. But at the end of the day, I just want to be able to use this channel to again be like a portfolio or a collection of my memories that I've made in this new state, as well as memories that I've been making in Wisconsin, and just something that I'm able to look back on in a few years and just be like, damn, that girl did it. She was confident enough to believe in herself, to move across the country, to try new things and meet new people. And it wasn't easy, and it's not going to continue to be easy going back and forth to Texas and Wisconsin. But I think that's the beauty of life, is you don't know what's happening next, and you just have to embrace it and know again that you only get one life. And sometimes I get emotionally attached to people and things, and it's because I realize like how fast life moves and how much can change in a short amount of time. And I just want to be able to fully give the people that I know the love that they deserve, and at the same time embrace my journey and who I am becoming and the person that I want to be, and just reaching and achieving my goals. So if you're here on watching my YouTube channel, I hope that you find the inspiration throughout my videos to keep chasing your dreams, to do the hard thing, and to know that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. It's going to suck. But one day you're going to be able to tell your story, and your story is going to impact others to do the hard thing.